Okay, we have things going. What is up? This is Losers Finals of CU50, and this is Duck Hunt Palette. I am a little surprised about this. I was not expecting to see Palette. I don't know if this was selected or what. Now I have to find Palutena real quick, and the dog. Okay, so, well, sorry, Duck Hunt versus Cynthia, more specifically. But we are seeing PS2 here, very big open stage for Duck Hunt. But Ian is using it to take full advantage of just staying back and using auto reticle. Gan combo in open, but Paladin is not the same as Gandorf. It is a lot harder to get those combos going on though. Seeing the explosive flame to get in, and then we see that down throw forward air for good damage and position. Have the ledge trap position going as Paolo. Character super good at ledge trapping, but that forward smash on the I think neutral gap will be the first stock there from Ian. Trying to see a response back in neutral with these clay pigeons from Duckham, but not quite hitting the mark right now. Ian, with a character like Palutena, very different from Gandorf, a lot more evasive and mobile, able to get out of these traps and move around a lot nicer. He's got other movement options as well, like a teleport available. If Duckham commits to a clay pigeon, for instance. Other things, we're seeing these far away pressure tools like auto reticle and explosive flame to try and counteract Duckham from far away. Lots of tools that Ian has available for combating Duckhunt like this. And it is working out very well as he is almost half a stock of the lead, growing the start of this game. Trying to see the up airs to cover the middle of the stage, but Ian was very content to go around. Forward air catches the attempt to drift in. Tries to get down air the can so I could hit the ledge, but does misses Daly misses with the down air some just by a hair. I need my ward. Commentating does a lot. Oh, I missed what happened, but that was finally a stock. Almost 3 minutes in. Well, a stock from Bailey, almost 3 minutes in. But they are down by over 100%, which means this is a very, very big crawl, a very big deficit to make up here. Um, we're seeing something attempted, with these clay pigeons either in center stage or below the platforms here. Um, that means that Bailey knows Ian can't really reflect all that well because it keeps him stationary anyways. A few other things. Explosive Flame almost does it, but no Rage on Palu will prevent that from killing, but the up air is strong enough to do it there. So this is 0% each, but Ian is up by an entire stock. Tries to get the down throw Nair combos going. Doesn't react to that last one hitting there, so misses another one. But um damage is damage right now. He is content to play this slow right now. I like the up air there. Sorry, I'm just putting in character data right now. All right, we're seeing the stars on. Oh, just the clay pigeon a little too high there. I think at that range, probably a little too low percent for it to work, but it definitely does start working a little bit higher up, just a little off on the mark. Bailey will have to resort to a different combo route to get that damage in, but knowing all the tools that Duckman has is very much so still possible here. that up smash to cover the platform there with Bailey sitting there and shield was very, very tricky. I actually didn't expect it to go through. I thought Bailey would still stay in shield, but Ian had a read on the timing that Bailey might drop shield, and it did work out. Man, almost a kill there. These explosive flames pressuring when Bailey wants to run in are very, very tricky right now. All these things are tricky, but they're very well placed. And this is just a part of the matchup. That explosive flame finally does it. Ignus takes game one. Okay, the Paolo is here to stay then. This is seeing Hollow Bastion, a stage that against my set with Bailey, Hollow Bastion was working out quite well. So I wonder if this really is just a comfort stage for Duck Hunt that I didn't appreciate enough earlier, or they just really like that stage, but I understand it still. That big platform is very nice for gain steps going under it, and it's a small stage, so there's less room to run from Duck on Straps. So I understand the pick here. It's just a matter right now of how Bailey uses it to their advantage, especially when Palu from Ian here has been able to get things going before Bailey's been able to set up traps in the first place. So that was almost something that would have been essentially a great opening, but Ian gets out relatively unharmed. Though, something I have not been knowing is Bailey still has a very good percent lead, something that they did not have in the first game. So right now, they are by all accounts willing and able to take this slower and let Ian try and come to them instead of having to resort to auto explosive flame or some other trick. We're right now, something of the stage that we're seeing is Bailey likes to use Can to cover the top platform and use Gunman and um Clay Pigeon to cover below the platform, which I think is really nice. Clay Pigeon and Gunman only travel or do things horizontally, but um Can moves both vertically and horizontally in those like diagonal movements. So I think it's the perfect choice there. And right now it's been super effective. I This is kind of now why I'm realizing the stage could be that good for Duck Hunt. Um that was the first hit that Ian got on Bailey in a long, long time, and that was big, like almost double damage that Bailey had at first. But if Bailey can get the stock very soon, which Palatine can die to a number of things right now, then they would be in a great position for the rest of the game, assuming they're able to keep this sort of position for next stock. And there we go. That's a stray can find that I wasn't ready for at all. So that gives Bailey the first stock of this game, but right now they're kind of forced into the corner from that Palutena juggle situation. Mhm. And this is what we have going. This is what I'm talking about. Beautiful down smash there, trying to cover the landing. Seeing these auto reticles and explosive flames to cover the bottom of the platform, that general area that Bailey is trying to hold down at all costs. But Bailey playing generally somewhat grounded, only really short hopping at most. Um, is able to land to the ground quickly and shield when needed to. That was a bit of a preemptive or like a very ambitious down smash. I do like the attempt though, but Ian did not land to the ground as quickly as they might have thought. Beautiful Nair covered the air dodge in there. Ian knowing exactly what Bailey was going to do there, and they only had one recovery route there, so that Nair was going to cover perfectly. Same as that one, but Nair is starting to get a little stale. But nothing's wrong with it, so may as well do again. That will net Ian the stock. situation like that is so scary for Duck Hunt. He had Can on stage and no double jump. Oh, sorry. Bailey had no. I don't know how to word it. The dog and the Duck Hunt did not have a can on. They had their can on stage and no double jump. So that was a horrible position there. So that's just a rinse and repeat edgeguard flowchart there for Ian. I even flowchart at that point, but um, these cans are dishing out damage equally to both of them, kind of like snake trades. But this is not a trade you want to be taking as Bailey or Duck Hunt, in my opinion. It's letting Ian crawl back into this lead that he has not had all game, and a lead that I would argue Ian could hold more easily than Bailey. And because of that rage, that up air finally was able to kill there, and net Ian uh the first kind of a lead in this entire game, but the back air evens up to 0% apiece both at one stock. But we are seeing some damage fly between both of them, so that is all well and gone. I just realized I never updated the score. I am sorry about that. It is 1-0 Ian. Um, sorry, I've still been here. I just was zoning out a little bit. Percents are close to equal somewhat. Obviously, not quite obviously. I would favor this position as Palo right now. Oh, that will be the second game for Ian there. We'll hold my thoughts there. Sorry, okay, I'm back now. Wow, that was a 2-minute stock still. Manny is at, or not Manny, Ian is at 145, but still did get the stock first, and I don't necessarily, going to say I don't necessarily think he could die immediately, but commentators cursed right before he even said he died on the spot, and now we have a roughly even stock situation here. And why do I talk again? I was saying it was even, but now it's so heavily in favor that's like just move on to the next stock already. Bailey does find the clay pigeon, but does not have enough time to do the landing fair that starts another hit after that, like the dash grab or the F tilt or the dash attack. Um, we're seeing a ledge trap as Palu, beautiful, almost gets the down throw back air, but um, not enough, like either too low percent or just something doesn't quite work out. But he does get the up air on it anyway, so this could be Bailey's tournament point or tournament stock. I say as I did not update the score once again. And this isn't a situation you can count anyone out in right now. It's just what I would imagine is a very difficult matchup for Duck Hunt. Tries to get the edge guard because really Ian kind of put himself in only one spot to recover back in, which would have been perfect for Bailey if they could get, but they could not. So I really like the clay pigeon there after all of that Ian was almost trying to get with the similar rinse and repeat edge guard. Um, but Bailey did get out of that and was able to find a clay pigeon. But Bailey's on 114% on this last stock here. This could be a lot of moves here, but tries to find a stock there with like a neutral air dodge read. Um, but Ian rolls out of the way in time, does not get taken caught off there by surprise, and so tries to scout a down throw up air. Even if Bailey did DI in there, I think he would have needed to run in there a little bit. But Um, that'll keep Bailey alive a little bit longer. Looking for a few things, just kind of walking around, not trying to commit to a movement option. Back air did not sweet spot, so that won't be a suck. But Ian gets scared of the can there, even though it was going too high, didn't quite react to its trajectory and jumped into it, resulting in the stock. Um, this is a big mountain to climb, but doable nonetheless. As I keep saying, and keeps not game proven, but Source, trust me, bro. All of it. Excuse me. And that's the stock.